Oh, wow. Timon says, all right, can you guys hear me now? Give me a thumbs up. I had my mic on mute the whole damn time. So it looks like I'm going to have to start over. Oh, my gosh. All right. So, yes, I had my mic on mute. So I apologize, guys. I hope you guys can hear me. Anyways, I will do a recap for my introduction. Holy shit. Well, that's what happens. That's what happens when you do these live events. You never know when this thing's been pushed right here. You can see the little button. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it. God, what an embarrassment. All right, let's try that again. All right, for you guys. All right, okay, I got it, guys. I took care of it nonetheless. And Tim Man said this. Thumbs up, and Redeemin said this. Oh, what an embarrassment. Anyways, yeah, and Timon said the thrills of live broadcast. Yeah, it never can go unscathed. Yeah, and then my good friend Tammy got in here and said, imagine that. Yeah, that was definitely a and imagine that moment. Thank you, Tammy, for that. Jeez. All right, to recap. Thank you. Searching for Answers also said that. Yeah, it does happen. I should have made sure that was taken care of before I went live. Lesson learned. Anyways, guys, let's go ahead and give a recap on what I'm doing. So again, we have a contest for our little event here tonight for our celebration of being on YouTube for 6 years. So yeah, we made it to another year, guys, unscathed. And I put a little contest together. And this is my second time doing this contest, I should say. Excuse me. And we're doing this because the first time I did this contest, it turned out really well. So I decided to do it again and see how this one turns out. So everybody in the chat, Orphan Annie, Curtis said, hello all. And then Orphan Annie got in here and said this, happy Friday, beautiful people. Yes, and that is very true. We all are beautiful people. Thank you, Orphan. I hope you're well in your neck of the woods. Thank you so much for being here as usual. And then, of course, whoops, my bad. We have Dell. She must be new here. Anyways, welcome, Dell. Greetings and congratulations. Thank you very much for the congratulations. I appreciate it. But anyways, welcome in. If you're new here, make sure you're subbed so that way you don't miss any other previous or future shows. Thank you so much for being here. With that said, let's go ahead and give down the rules for tonight's contest. Now, keep in mind, there is a first prize winner, which is the grand prize. There's a second prize winner, and there's a third prize winner. Okay, so everybody in a nutshell is going to win this contest tonight. And the questions, believe it or not, are fairly easy. At least I think they are, but maybe not to some of you. But there's 5 questions. So here's the rules, how this is going to pan out for tonight. All right, so I got 5 questions, and to the person or persons, if you will, that get all 5 questions right will be the grand prize winner. Whoever gets, less than 5 questions right will be a second prize winner. And then whoever gets the, obviously less than like maybe 3 out of the 5 or 4 out of the 5, anyways, will be the third prize winner. Okay. So each one of you, whatever happens to you guys tonight when it comes to the winners, somebody will win something. But now again, keep in mind, guys, I cannot for the life of me tell you what it is because then it'll kind of just ruin the surprise. You will see what it is once it gets mailed to your address. Okay? So keep that in mind. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the chat. Thank you. First off, Shelly, I think I said that right. Anyways, congrats, Jay. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Dell said, waving. Thank you very much. No beanies here, LOL. No beanies? Come on, man. I like my beanies. You can't hate on my beanies, Curtis. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyways, and then searching for answers said, I'm going to try to participate in life, cooperate. Okay, I understand. You got a lot going on. Again, not everybody is going to be able to do this. It's just free will. All right. There's no obligations to do this. All right. So thank you very much. Orphan Annie said Curtis. Yeah. And then Tim Man gets in here. What if more than one gets them all correct? Well, to be honest with you, Tin Man, I guess we'll just play it by ear. All right. We'll play it by ear. If there's a tie, we're going to have to break the tie. Somehow, some way. All right. And Curtis gets in here and says this. Let's see. Celebrate. Welcome in, Trey Stone. Yeah. Thank you, Trey Stone. That you bring a smile to my face. I appreciate that. Good looking out on that. All right. And then Curtis said, 10, you think you're smart enough? ? And then Redeeming Patriot said, hi. I know. LOL. Where is Tammy? Tammy was in here. I don't know if she's going to be up on the platform or not tonight. There she is. Tammy, are you going to come up on panel? Please do if you want to. No obligations. No stress. Nothing. You can come up if you want. America F. Yeah, there we go. Thank you, Redeeming. All right. And Orphan said, there she is. Everybody loves Tammy. Of course we love Tammy. She's a great person, ain't she, guys? All right. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, please put it in the chat. If you don't want to put it in the chat, you guys can email whatever you got going on. Plus, whoever the winner is tonight, you have to email me. So you can't get by tonight. Again, keep in mind that whoever is the winner, that means first, second, or third prize winner, whoever is the winner, you're going to have to email me so I can get your address from you and get this stuff mailed into you. All right. So again, I can't tell you what the prizes are because then it'll basically ruin the prize. But trust me, it's worth it. All right. It'll put a smile on your face nonetheless. All right. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into it. Now, here are the rules. You have to get all 5 questions right, people. All right. There's, quite a few people in here already. And then real quick, I'll get this up there. I mean, searching for answers. You're funny. I suck at trivia, laughing at, so don't laugh if I comment crazy answers. Although laugh. I like to make others laugh, even when I'm in a dark place. I understand. Laughter is the best key for healing. So yeah, good job. Everybody's in here. So let's go ahead and start this thing off. Tammy, I don't know if you can hear me. Prizes respect. Absolutely, guys. I appreciate that. Tammy, if you're in here, can you come up on the chat, on the live panel, please? Because I actually have a little daunting task for you, or easy task for you. I need you, if all possible, to keep score. Because it's going to be hard for me to keep score, plus do this to try to keep track of everybody's answers and all that fun jazz. So if you want to come up in here, please do. Again, no obligation to do so. All right. I want a gold sticker. Tim said, I want a gold sticker. Well, if you get, again, keep in mind, nice trick. If you get all the answers right, you might just get that. All right. You might just get that. All right. Good job, Tim, man. You got me at least one of the prizes. Sucker. Anyways, let's see. Wanda said this. Hey, Curtis. And then Truthman said, at Cynthia, I have some information for you after the show. Absolutely. So hook up, you guys. There we go. All right. So let's go ahead and get this thing squared away. Again, 5 questions. All of you, again, keep in mind, my list is right here. All right. So some of these questions might seem pretty hard. Some of these questions might be easy, especially the ones that have done time or been in prison. All right. So I'm going to go off and start with the first question. Now, a lot of you already know the answer to this thing. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get it started. The number 1 question for this game. Again, you got to get all 5 questions right. All right. Here it is. First question of the evening. Hey, Mark, how's it going? I'll get to you guys' comments here in just a second. Oh, well, actually, there it is. Good evening, everyone. Hope everybody's having a blessed day. We are doing good. Thank you so much for being in here. And then we got, I will try. I'm at work. Okay, Tim, no worries. No worries. I get it. This is only for people that are able to do this. But we'll go. We'll do the best of it anyways. Timmy goes, I got this in the bag. Well, okay, Tintin's got some confidence here, guys. Who else think they're going to beat this game? There we go. So let's see here. Chris said, Tin, you're funny. Yeah, I like Tin Man's confidence. Absolutely. Hey, Mark. And then good evening, Orphan Annie. All right. Okay, now let's go ahead and get this thing squared away. Before we do, though, let's welcome our great friend and team member, Tammy. How's it going, Tammy? Thanks for being here. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you doing tonight?
Whew, this is going to be... What's that?
I said I'm just laughing. I'm over here.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I was wondering. That's the reason why I'm glad you're here. I was wondering if you could keep track of the score tonight in the chat.
Yeah, let me grab a piece of paper. That's what I'll do. Hang on.
All right, no worries.
Go ahead.
I appreciate you, Tammy. You know that. Curtis got in here and asked a great question. What is the celebration? Curtis, the celebration is being on YouTube for 6 years. I started this channel back in June 20th, which was yesterday, June 20th of 2018, just so you guys know. So there it is. I think that's a pretty milestone. All right. We got, yep. Yeah, thank you, Trey Stone. That is correct. Thank you so much for that. Oops. where did I go? Okay, Curtis at 10. Think I lost your info on my phone. I'll take care of that, Curtis. All right. Are you ready, Tammy? Are you there?
I'm here.
Okay, I didn't know if you got
Ready
your
to
pen.
go.
All right, cool. Again, these are just five questions, pretty easy. All right. First question of the evening for this celebration. Number 1. This goes for all of you, including you, Tammy, if you want to get involved.
Oh no, I'll step out and let everybody. That way I
Okay,
pay
for everybody in the
attention.
chat, then that's fair enough. I understand. I'm just letting you know you are invited, nonetheless. Anyways, number 1, what is PC? So, what is the definition of PC? Put it in the chat. Let's see if we can get anybody's answers in here. Nothing yet, but I'll wait and see. And then, Tammy, you keep score that everybody got it right.
Okay.
Tin Man said protective custody. We got 1 so far. Cynthia said protective custody. That's 2. Curtis said the new one. I don't know what that means. Searching for answers said protective custody. So far, that's 3. People got it right. Okay. So Wanda got it right. Mark, protective custody, said he got it right. Good job. That's an easy question.
Dell
I always start with the. What's
got
that?
it right. Dell got it right. And
Yes, I didn't see Dell. Sorry about that. Curtis said PC question mark. Yes, PC. What does PC stand for, Curtis? The definition or abbreviation of it.
in prison
PC.
terms. In prison terms.
Yes, these are all prison-related comment or questions. Orphan Annie said hearts. So we have. Tim Man said personal computer. Oh, Tim Man, you're killing me. All right. We have. Where did I lost my place? See, this is why I'm glad you're in here because when it goes up further, it kind of hides me. So Cynthia got it right.
So we had Tin Man, Cynthia, Wanda, Dell, and Whitco. That's it.
Okay. Everybody's on the board. Yeah, Trey.
Population control.
Population control.
You,
Man,
Curtis.
that is
I
a
hit number 1.
man. You know that is
Yeah.
actually a great. No, he's spot on. That should be changed to that.
Really should.
You're spot on, Trey. Thank you. That was a good one.
I love it. That's a good one.
Let's see. They used to call it protective custody, and where I was, they called it, or that was Punk City. Oh wow, interesting.
Oh wow.
That is something interesting.
Please
Thank you.
write in the chat, Whit, where I'm gonna say, or Tosh. I don't know what Tashunka. I don't
That's
know
Mark.
which one's better, but whichever. Will you write where you? I mean, if you don't mind, I'd like to know where you were at. That's pretty interesting. They called it that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Mark. Mark, I can't remember his name is Mark. The comment that he just said, they used to call it protective custody where I was, Punk City.
Punk City.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'd like to know. That's kind of funny.
That's awesome.
Politically
Orphan.
correct, Annie.
Gosh, Orphan, perfect answer. The new age PC is politically correct, and everybody tries to be that. Absolutely. All right. So, what do you got on your scorecard so far, Tammy? On the right answers.
Well, Tin Man was first, then Cynthia. I wrote them down in order. Cynthia,
Okay.
and then Wanda, and then Dell, and then Mark.
Okay. Curtis said it is PC here in Kansas. Okay, so I'm assuming he answered also. So, okay, so what I'm going to do, I guess everybody got it right that's in the chat here tonight. So I guess we'll move on to the next question. So I think I'll make it fair. I think everybody got that answer right. Everybody's on the board. This is going to be getting crunch time now to see who is going to do the right, get all the questions right. Okay. Number 2 question, guys. Thank you guys so much for your answers and participating. Love and respect you all. All right. Number 2. What is the grievance system? We just did a show on that. What is the grievance system? Put your answers in the chat. If we end up with a tie, We'll have to do another question to break it. We have, let's see, what does it say? To file. Okay,
don't
Cynthia.
put that and don't say who made the right answer because then they start.
Oh, that is true.
Um,
But Cynthia's on board.
yeah, I see them. I know the answer, so I mean, not that
Right.
I know all the answers, but
Right. Wanda got it.
yeah.
Tin Man,
I
you're
think once
incorrect.
we get somebody that gets it, well, we can put. I think it's better not to say once we know. You know what I mean?
Tin Man's answer says kites. That's close, but that's not correct. Thank you, Tin Man.
Yep.
Trey Stone, man.
He's
What am I going to do
on
with you?
one tonight.
You're on one tonight, my friend. He said this: the system by which we give Jay grief. Oh, what's new? Oh my gosh, love you guys. All right. Yes, Tim, Man, you're correct on that. But the answer I'm looking for on this situation, anyways, is the grievance system itself. Okay, I don't know if you know
what the
I'm talking.
process is. What the process is.
Yeah, pretty much. We did a show on it, nonetheless. But you're close, Tim. Man. You're right about the kite thing, though. Orphan Annie said, file complaint. The purpose of this form is to allow the public to submit civil rights complaints to the Department of Justice, thereby allowing us to enforce over. Oh, okay, yeah. So she's right. Orphan Annie got it right. Mark said this: filing grievances, report whenever you feel that injustice has been done to you within the system. Correct, Mark. Wanda said they call it grievance kites here. Okay. Well, then I stand corrected. This is also an education thing. So my prison, they didn't call it that. So every prison is different. But man, thank you so much for that correction.
Okay.
All right. Did everybody answer?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, we can go on to the next one.
Okay. So are we still tied?
Well, I mean, people answered in different orders, but yeah, pretty much. I mean,
ooh, this is going to be interesting.
I think whoever answers the most on the top, we'll figure it out here in a minute. But
okay. Number 3. I don't know if you guys know this one. We're going to do some research on this one. I bet you anyways, but we're probably going to use Google. Oh, well, I can't stop you if you do. Anyways, who was in prison the longest? And it is a true thing. Again, the question, I'll repeat. Who was in prison the longest? I have the answer. It has to be the correct answer or it won't count. It's a name.
In the United States, correct?
Correct. Who was in prison the longest? And nobody's ever broke this, I don't think, either. This is going down as history as the longest person being in prison. So that's number 3 question. Orvin says, I'm not sure. No idea. Okay, I knew this was going to stump people. This is how we... I got to make some hard ones. So we'll wait and see. Again, the question: if you
stump people, that's an okay thing.
Do what now, Tammy?
I said it's okay to stump people every once in a while.
Yeah, it just makes it fun, picking your brain.
Yep.
Again, the question is: who was in prison the longest? Ooh, Tammy, mark on your thing.
I just see it.
Cynthia.
Yes, that's okay.
I just want to let you know.
Yeah, I saw it. I knew.
Okay. I like Tim Man's answer, Satan. Yeah.
Trey said, hang on, because it cracked me up. Me in my dreams.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the screen. I like that. Me in my dreams. Yeah, that is. Yeah.
Isn't that everybody's worst nightmare in the in their like after serving time, like you have nightmares of it over and over and over again.
Yeah, we can be in our own minds. We can be in prison. Yeah, it looks like
More
only
like
one
a
person.
nightmare. Yes, Cynthia, I agree.
Yeah. So it looks like only one person got it right, Tammy.
Yep. I think you have your winner chicken dinner for
Well,
your
so
first
far,
prize if you want to do that way.
yeah. Well, I'll see what happens after the last two.
Okay.
But Cynthia, I'm going to
You're
put
right.
Cynthia's answers up. That is correct. You got it close enough. His first name was Paul.
Paul
Paul
Guidel Jr.
Goddell. Yep. I didn't write the dates down. I should have, but
It's
he is the.
April 21st, 1894 to May 1st, 1987. He
There
was
you
the
go.
longest serving prison inmate in the United States whose
There you
sentence
go.
ended with his parole, a
There you
fact
go,
that
Tim.
earned him a place in the Guinness Book of World Records. He is now the second longest serving inmate next to Francis Clifford, who served 70 years and 31 days.
Wow. Congratulations, Cynthia. That was awesome. Thank you, Tammy, for that info. That's correct. You are correct. Isn't that crazy? No one's ever beat that.
It's crazy. Well, let's hope nobody ever has to.
I know, but I was being sarcastic.
No, I'm just saying, I mean, unless we want to put somebody that formerly was working for the system. I mean,
Right,
I might
absolutely.
be okay with that on a few occasions.
Yeah. Thank you, everybody, for your attempt to get that answer. Thank you guys so much. But Cynthia got it right out of all of you. Good job, guys, nonetheless. All right, number 4. And I don't know if this is class for me, it's not, but maybe for you guys it will be. Number 4. What is the most common crime in prison? Not out of prison, in prison. Yes, there's a difference. What is the most common crime in prison? Put your answers in the chat. So far, everybody is close, but not correct. Yeah, that's right. So no one's no. So far, everybody in the chat here tonight actually has not got the answers correct. Oh, we got. So Tammy, mark it down. The T word. You know, the Mr. Trey.
Mm-hmm.
And Cynthia. Oh, Curtis says he's not hearing me. Tammy, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
It might be on your end, Curtis. It's going to be on your end. Tim Mang also got it right. Orphan got it right. Ooh. Thank you, Tammy, for taking scores.
Oh, it's fine.
And Mark goes, he goes, holy shit, oh my God. Yeah, meaning like, I think he meant to know. He should have known that one. It's okay, Mark. Don't worry about it, boss. You got one more shot at this.
Oh, shoot.
All right. Man, good job, everybody.
So you want to tell him?
What's that now?
It was, do you want to tell him the answer?
Yeah, I think everybody did it.
Okay. So drug trafficking, if you didn't get it, guys.
Yeah, it's drugs. I'll go with drug trafficking, but drugs and contraband from a drug-related thing is number one thing that's happening in prison. Absolutely. Mark said this. I didn't hear the question. I was behind on the video, and I saw a orphan's answer, so I'm not just going to put contraband down. I'll pass. Okay, Mark, I apologize. I'm hoping I'm not having sound quality issues.
That is, what do you call it? Admirable that you did that, you know.
I much love and respect for you on that, Mark.
Very
Wanda's
stand-up thing.
Look at Wanda's answer. I was going to say booty bandit.
I know, I saw it. Cynthia's cracking up too. We're all laughing.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
See,
All right, guys.
That's why we need you here. We need those comments sometimes. You and Trey, I don't know.
Yeah, you guys are on something tonight. You guys are on it tonight, though. Mark said this. No, it wasn't your fault. It was my fault. My answers are always so long, and the video goes back while I'm answering. Yes, because it's called every time we do lives. It's time delayed on your guys' end.
You know what's funny, guys, about this whole thing? Y'all, I see all your comments, booty bandits and all that. You know what?
It's true.
And sex smuggling and all that. What's funny to me, though, especially here in Texas recently, we just had 2 officers at 2 totally different prisons within like a week of each other get busted for smuggling in dip. And the funny thing about it was, or snuff, whatever y'all want to call it, the crap you put in your lip. And
yeah.
Anyway, the funny thing about it to me was it wasn't like it was like Copenhagen or something like that. It was.
Yeah. No, I got you.
It was like the generic crap, you know,
wow.
like 6 to 8 cans a piece, and they're gonna sit in prison now for smuggling into the prison that they work at.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like you can't be making. I know they can make some money off of that stuff, but really, is it worth losing everything?
I did I did a short video on that not too long ago about prison pocket. That's what they call that. That we all have them, prison pockets. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for doing that. Absolutely. But anyways, Tammy took score on who got it right and who didn't. But last but not least, now, guys, this is the question. This is the question. I think that maybe Cynthia and Tammy may know this one, but I don't know if all of you will. I tried to make it as hard as I could, but nonetheless. Anyways, the 5th question is going to be, and we're going to find out who the winner is tonight for the grand prize, and then we'll go from there. All right, last question, guys. Pay attention. Here it is. What state? So I only want one answer for one state. So what state kills the most inmates in prison? Okay. What state kills, unfortunately, the most inmates in prison? Put your answers in the chat. And this is going to be the one that, believe it or not, is going to find out who the winner is tonight. Who got most all the answers? Oh man. Okay. Too easy for you guys. Dang it. Thank you guys. This might end up causing a tie.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm. I'll tell you why in a minute.
Fair enough. Did everybody answer? Mm-hmm. Oh. I like how Tin Man goes Georgia, and then he said Texas later. You gave the answer the first time, Tin Man, so I'm going to have to, I have to say that you answered first. You can't come back and correct. But you did say Georgia first. Mark, I think.
Yeah, Mark got it too.
Yeah. Thank you, Mark. So Orphan said this. Orphan, if you can hear me respectfully, you got to pick one. You have to pick one out of the 2. It's got to be one state, can't be 2 states. All right. Orphan said, give it to Tin Man. Orphan, Annie, you're going to, man, a lot of respect in here. If that's what you feel you want me to do, I mean, that's awesome for you to even consider that. Thank you, Orphan.
Thank you, Mark.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we try to do in here. Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're trying to do here. So I don't know. Do you think everybody answered?
I do, and here's why I think we have a pretty clear winner. There was one person that got every single question right that you asked tonight of all 5 questions.
Okay, that's the rule. Yeah.
And they were pretty much at the top, if not on the top of 1, 2, 3 out of the 5.
Okay.
So that's
So
pretty
who's
clear.
so okay? Okay. So who's the grand prize winner? We'll go from there. Who's the grand prize winner?
Cynthia.
All right, Cynthia, if you can hear me, come on in here real quick. The rule is in order to get my prize for the grand prize, you have to send me your address, unfortunately, on the email. So voicesfrominsideout@gmail.com. All right, Cynthia. She goes, yay. So, Cynthia, email me your address and information, and I'll try to get it out to you as soon as possible. Okay? All right. Who was the second place winner?
Okay, and then let me look here.
Congratulations, Cynthia.
You have a tie between Tin Man and 1, 2.
I knew it was going to be a tie somewhere.
A Tin Man and Trey.
Okay. Who's the third place?
So let's ask one question that they can.
Okay, if you got a question, go ahead, Tammy. I'm out of questions.
Great. Way to put me on the spot. Thanks.
Absolutely. Hey, I got to get you predicted.
Let me think of something really quick. Give me 1 second. I got to think of something really quick.
Okay. All right, we got to break the tie.
Give me 1 second.
I'm going to put my things in.
I got a good one.
All right, go ahead.
I got to find the answer. Hang on. Where was the first prison in the United States built? Anybody know that?
So repeat the question so everybody can hear it.
What is the oldest prison? Where was the first prison built in the United States?
Ooh. You know, I don't even know that one. Tim Man said, loser of the tie gets third.
No, they get second place. I don't know where that's coming from, but we're already got Cynthia got the grand prize, so we're going to second prize now.
Yeah, second and third prize.
Yeah. So
thank you guys so much for participating. Huh?
Between Trey and Tin Man, I'm waiting to see which one of them. So far, nobody's gotten it. I got a good one.
Yeah, you did. And you got me too. Cynthia said this. I'm not sure if getting everything correct is a good thing or a bad thing. It's a good thing. That means you've been paying attention to the shows. Oh, just kidding. Fair enough, Mark. Thank you, though. All right. Trey Stone said Virginia. Tin Med said, where did they go? New York. Or no, I'm sorry, New England. My bad.
Well, I mean, Tin Man's pretty close. It was Massachusetts State Prison. It opened in 1785.
Wow.
So we'll give it to Tin Man. So
okay, so Tin Man has what? Huh?
Cynthia and Tin Man is
second. So Tin Man is the second place winner?
Yeah, and then so let me see this. So see if you guys know this. Maybe this one will be easier. Where was the first, and think about how I'm asking this, where was the first U.S. penitentiary established? Penitentiary.
Wow, great question.
Oh, yeah. That one I was like, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
So
put it so I can tell them what the pen is, what the difference is, a penitentiary.
right. Wanda said
Oh,
West Virginia.
Let me put it. Let me give a little hint. Maybe this will help everybody. It's not West Virginia, but it's where the military uses to incarcerate people.
Thank you, Mark.
You can give a hint, Cynthia, because I already told them. But maybe it'll help. Okay, guys, think about this. It's where the military sends people to prison.
Ah.
If you're in the military, where are you going?
Hmm.
And pretty much everybody knows this one. Nope. It's people that are actually members of the U.S. military, United States military. Where do they send their prisoners? Most of the time.
I think, even though this is the wrong answer, I think that
It's a long one. It's a big one.
that's where I think a lot of people
New
are at
Mexico.
right now.
I graduated high school in Mexico, orphan. Yeah, it might as well be prison.
Good answer,
And
Orphan.
tumbleweeds are a real thing.
Tin Man said the moon. Does that
Tin Man
count?
doesn't know this one, but anyway, come on, guys.
So this is for the what? Second and third grand prize?
Third prize.
Third prize, my bad.
It sounds like let me see if something else I can say to help it. Yeah, I don't want to give it away, but
you guys are awesome.
Come on, starts with an L.
She goes, follow the Yellow Brick Road. Absolutely.
Not in that one. You don't want to. Shell, put out a hint, a good one.
Yeah. If you know a hint, put it out there. Want to go, or no, Mark said,
and you know what, guys? It's actually open 24. Oh, Wanda, my girl, you got it.
she got it?
She got it. Leavenworth,
okay.
Everybody. Leavenworth.
All right, Cynthia got it. So that's a score. All right. So let's put her, excuse me, not that. Answer up on the screen. There it is. Wanda got it right. All right. So does that take care of the game?
That's all three. First, second,
awesome.
and third prize winners.
So to the winners again. To the winners, you know who you are now. So Cynthia, Tin Man, and was it Wanda?
Yes, Wanda.
Wanda, you guys need to email me voices from insideout@gmail.com and give me your address so I can mail your guys' prizes off. It's going to take some time though, so bear with me on that, okay? I already have it taken care of on my end and all that, but it's going to take some time. So don't fret if you're like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You're going to get it. Just give me some time. All right. So anyways, email me your address. I know, Tim, man, but you might have to redo it because it's hard for me to find it. Going searching through it. Just email me again a fresh email with your address, and I'll send it to you guys. And Wanda, again, I need your address. I don't know if you did give it to me before or not, whatever, but send me a fresh email at voicesfrominsideout@gmail.com. Voicesfrominsideout@gmail.com. That way you guys make sure that I get your address. But anyways, I appreciate you guys being involved in that and playing the game. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. All right. And Tin Man, I know you were expecting a camera. All right. I'm going to get that taken care of. I have a lot going on, just like you. So I will do what I can on my end to get that resolved. I'm still trying to find the batteries. So I don't want I don't want to send it to you without no batteries, because then I don't want you to have to go out and buy any for the camera. I misplaced the batteries. It'd be pointless to send it to you without those. All right. So let me just keep looking for them. I know I have an idea where they're at. But anyways, congratulations anyways to all the winners tonight. First place winner, Cynthia. Thank you so much for playing and being the grand prize winner. And to all the other winners, Tin Man and Wanda, thank you guys so much. Tammy, was there anything that you wanted to say?
Oh, congratulations, everybody. I do want to read something to you, Jay. There is something I do want to read to you. Yes, it's great. It came out today, and I don't know why. I just was like, "This is perfect. You need to hear this."
Is it something that's going to be tickle my fancy?
You'll like
it. Is it something positive?
It is kind of positive in a way. It's a reinforcement of kind of what we try to do: bring out the truth and make people see people for what they really are and things and all of that. So, hey, I got a perfect thing that I came across today. It just couldn't have fit better. But
okay.
So here we go. I think it's pretty cool. I want you to picture a snake all coiled up, a dark, ugly black snake. And I want you to picture kind of a dark night, maybe Louisiana, somewhere like that, the bayou, something, snake wrapped around a tree. You got all these beautiful fireflies everywhere, right?
Mm-hmm.
So a snake began to chase a firefly that only lived to shine. Mm-hmm. The firefly stopped and said to the snake, "Can I ask you 3 questions?" The snake said, "Yes." "Do I belong to your food chain?" The snake said, "No." "Did I do anything to you?" The snake said, "No." "Then why do you want to devour me?" The snake replied, "Because I can't stand to see you shine." The moral of the story: often some people can't stand to see you shine. And that's why they act like snakes, silent and ready to destroy you. The bitter truth. Author unknown. But look how far you've come just in the time from when we met.
Yeah. That's a major, that should have been Imagine That segment.
All the things that we've gone through together, and you know what? Those snakes are all around us all the time, guys, but we're a bunch of fireflies.
Yeah.
True fireflies out there, I love you very much.
Yeah. Well, and like I said,
respect you, and I'm so glad for the support, and so's Jay.
Yeah. Like I said to you before, Tammy, in future conversations, especially in private, it's amazing what happens when you take out the trash, right?
Oh, yes. And if you don't take it out, it will eventually rot on its own demise, and it'll dissolve, and it'll be a nothing. You won't even notice the stench of it anymore because it'll dissolve itself.
Right.
So that's kind of the neat thing about trash too, when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, and it's a great statement that you said there, because it has so much truth behind it that no other people are going to say. So,
that's right.
So, but again, it's very spot on. I appreciate that, Tammy. Thank you so much for that.
Look at Wanda. Fireflies are creepy and they can light their booty without electricity.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was awesome.
Wanda, stop hating the fireflies.
I like fireflies. I just don't care too much for snakes.
Yeah, me either. I know a few.
Uh, Orphan Annie said this. Luke 10:19, King James version. Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents. This is almost like what you just read off, Tammy,
Yes.
and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you. Absolutely, that goes for all of us.
I know, Wanda. I'm just picking at you, girl. I'm just picking. I know you need
Thank
to
you,
laugh.
Orphan. Thank you, Orphan. That was awesome said.
Mark. This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine.
Man, everybody's on one tonight. Mark said
I
this.
love
This
all of
little
you.
light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Absolutely. Yeah, and then Cynthia said, "Amen, Annie." Absolutely.
That's right. Amen to it
Well,
all. I love you
I
guys.
don't really have anything else going on. I mean, unless there's a topic you want to talk about before we
Sure.
bounce out
Can
of
I
here.
can I
But
kind of blow it up at the end of the night? Let me tell you what happened. So I want to say a couple prayers for a couple of friends of mine. One of my friends is, she's been on a long journey. She's done a lot of wonderful things, helped me out a lot. We kind of love each other and we're sisters and stuff like that. But
mhm.
her, she's her phone is kind of cut off right now. So can we say a little prayer that the money
Yeah.
comes flowing through her just not able to pay that little bit of stuff right now because she's in transition from
Okay.
one place to another. So she's unable to do that right now. And
Okay. Is she okay?
and then yeah, she's okay. She's hanging in there. She's doing really well, but
Okay.
health wise. But um, anyway, so on the saga, I just got to tell you real quick. So I did a thing, that I told you that I'd written the family liaison and everything.
Hmm.
And this is kind of has to do with Cynthia too. So I kind of want to put it out there. So I wrote the family liaison, and I want to kind of share this because this will help others. When you are going through stuff with a certain unit, or you are dealing with things, the best way to handle it is that paper trail, like we were talking about
Correct.
before. And
Correct.
so what I did was the first time I did it, oops, let me see, let me do it real quick here. I want to read it to y'all very quickly,
Hmm.
kind of so that people know how to handle these prisons, because if you don't, it's very hard. So the very first time that I talked to her, I didn't have the dates in front of me because I was calling in between calls for work. So I told her when I
Right.
got off of work, I would write her the dates. So I said, "Hi, Miss Rowland. Upon looking at my notes, it was on 6/10/2024 that my husband was unable to go to the commissary after other attempts on previous days when he had to choose between getting his medication and missing breakfast to go to commissary. With his health concerns, he cannot miss taking his medication. Once again, I appreciate your assistance with all the matters we discussed today.
Hmm.
1. No medical since initial request on 5/29/2024. Rick put in 3 I-60s and at least one step 1 grievance. A. Gout flare up. B. Shower shoes size 17 extra wide. C. Heat restrictions classification due to multiple serious medical conditions:
Hmm.
hypertension, diabetes, NASH, and gout. Heat sensitive medications. Number 2, this one will really get you. The law library's notary refusal to notarize informal marriage forms sent to Rick from you, mailed to me. I notarized, so unable to get approval for contact visits because paperwork incomplete to send to classification.
Hmm.
Unable to go to commissary to order tennis shoes or any other items, was told by CO on duty after multiple attempts to do so. He even showed proof that he had not been to commissary, and CO still refused. Number 4, phone suspension cleared but for use, but Securus stating phone is suspended. Once again, thank you for taking the time to speak with me and address my concerns for my husband's welfare and care while under the custody of TDCJ.
Wow.
So you make it a point, you put in the dates, break it down like you're talking to a 5-year-old. Make sure you put in the dates, the concern, and be very, very specific. So her
Yeah.
return email to me said, and I'm trying to hurry, I'm so sorry, Jay.
No, you're fired.
I'm telling you, well, I want you to hear what she wrote me back because it's all excuses. Now, he finally got to medical, and I have to tell you that in a minute. It's kind of funny. You'll get a kick out of this.
No, go ahead.
So she
You're good.
wrote me back, and no niceties, but she was nice about it, but not niceties, you know. She says, I'm going to try and address everything in your email. Let me know if I missed anything. She said, I spoke with medical asking if he had an upcoming appointment. They stated he did have an appointment, but the wing was on lockdown. So now that they're up, they're going to try and get him out today for his chronic care and medical restrictions. He currently does not have a heat restriction, but they can discuss getting that once he sees medical. I spoke with the commissary. They stated that his wing is scheduled to go on Tuesday, but they are currently running a day behind. Imagine that.
Wow.
Hopefully they get caught up soon. Richard's phone was turned on 6/11, but I'm sure you already know that. And she said, and lastly, Law Library states they have no documentation for you that was submitted. I'm guessing it was lost or misplaced, but it will have to be resubmitted. The informal marriage affidavit, bill, notarized letters will have to be sent to classification department to update your status to common law. To legally be married, he will have to submit an I-60 to the Law Library Department requesting a copy of his ID, which we've already done. She threw that in the trash.
Right.
The notary. And they will reach out to Inmate Trust Fund to obtain a check in order to make the copy. They charge $5 for a 10-cent copy. You'll have to get another affidavit of absent application for marriage license. So Law Library can notarize and mail off with ID. Okay, this is what she wrote me, right? So then this last one, then I'm done. I wrote her back. I was like, okay, I gotcha. And so I said, Miss Rowland, thank you for addressing these matters, and hopefully now the medical will be sorted out. My husband was able to go to medical and was thoroughly assessed. These were the results, as I am sure should be filed in medical.
Wow.
1, his medications were changed because some were not being given and others had to be adjusted for his heart conditions.
Wow.
2, the doctor notated that his boots he was wearing were one whole size too small, size 16, not 17 EEs. So they put in a request for shower shoes and a request verification of knee surgery to give him first floor restrictions. 3, medical said heat restrictions will be added upon job assignment as well. Now, as far as the legal paperwork, seeing as that costs me money, in parentheses, unpaid time away from work, and the process costs associated with mailing documents, I will be rescinding this time with the tracking information to make sure it is received at the unit and to avoid these issues, hopefully.
Correct.
I do understand that things happen, but some specific paperwork is required to be notarized, and the notary taking the paperwork and throwing it away is frustrating to say the least. Once again, thank you for the help with these issues. I do appreciate it. So that was basically me putting her on notice. Look, assholes, I'm going to send it with tracking. So if this lady loses it again, or they want to say it didn't show up, they better figure out how to lock down that whole damn prison and find it.
Right.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tammy. God, that's
You're
man,
welcome.
if it's not you, it's something else going on. But look at this. Look what Cynthia wrote in the comment real quick. I have it on the screen. It says this: I was so upset this morning. I called and spoke to the unit chaplain regarding ordering religious items, and he told me, your son is in the driver's seat, not mommy anymore. That was rude. Absolutely rude. And I'd be making a complaint on that, Cynthia. Especially when it's a chaplain. His duties and job, is to make sure that religion items are given. So yeah, that's messed up. I look into
Cynthia,
that.
I have for you. I'm gonna send it and copy it to you. I finally got the answers I was seeking, so I have you a point of contact for to let them know. She's like a head over a division, and so she knows different people at different units, and she gets crap done.
Yeah.
So I have that for her, but I do want to tell you that even at Beto, the mail lady, I had to talk to her today because I had sent Rick some photo collage from his two boys, and you're welcome. And the two boys, I just did a little photo collage with his two grown sons, and he never got it for Father's Day. And then a little GIF that I'd sent him for me.
Mhm.
And so I talked to the mail lady today, and she's like, "Oh, I've been gone for 4 months because I've been really ill, but there's supposed to be 9 of us, and there's only been 1 to 2 people a day showing up for mailroom."
Mm.
So that is also an issue with some of these snap and sends because what I had sent were snap and send. So because I was not played nice with her, she went ahead and she did approve them and let him get them today. She looked at actually, I gave her the dates that I sent the snap and sends, and she
Mm.
was able to approve them. So if you call Allred and ask to speak to the mailroom,
Yeah.
and then ask them why those what is the issue with those snap and sends, can they please send them? And most of the time, there was one they didn't want to send, Jay, because it had the word blood in it because I said blood pressure meds.
Oh my lord.
And because the word blood is in it, it flagged it to be, it wouldn't let it just automatically go through. So the way Securus analyzes it, certain words flag messages,
It's getting
if
so
they have
petty.
pictures, it flags it and then it stops it, so they have to approve it
It,
physically to let it go through.
it's getting so petty with words.
And somebody had asked a while ago, do they allow smoking in prisons?
No.
Not in Texas for sure. I don't
No,
know
they
if they do
used to. I
anywhere
think a
else, but
majority, right. I think a
not
majority
Texas.
of prisons used to back in the day, but they took it out because of all the complaints they were getting by ones that didn't smoke. And they had to take it out due to health reasons. Imagine that.
I imagine that. But yet they'll kill them with heat. Rick told me like 60 people, 60, I think he said 60 people had died in Arizona from the triple digit heat
Gosh,
already.
dang,
And I
it's
said, Rick,
ridiculous.
why do you think I'm fighting so hard to get you the heat restriction so you're not in an air
Correct.
conditioned prison?
Right. Yeah. Wow. Thank you guys so much for your guys' anticipation tonight and being in here. You guys are awesome. I respect every one of you guys. I really do. And without you guys, this podcast wouldn't exist. I'm going to be totally honest with you guys on that. So before I get out of here, because I'm past my time now, first thing first, I want to let you guys know what's happening with me. Coming up on, I want to say it's July 3rd. Actually, it is July 3rd. So July 3rd from July 3rd to the 9th, I will be out of the studio. I'm taking a little, break, needed break. And, but you guys are going to come along with me on my YouTube channel if you belong to me, and I will be uploading pictures and all that. You'll be a part of it nonetheless, but I will be out of the studio for at least a week. I'll be back on the 9th, give or take some. And so a lot of things are going down, and I want you guys to be part of it. So if you're new here, you know what to do. Hit that sub. Make sure you turn on all the notification bell. That way you'll get notified every single time I go live right here on this channel and, upload or anything when it comes to this channel. Now, again, hit and smash the like button down below if you haven't already. And put a comment down below what you thought about tonight's video and previous videos I've done and all of that. And make sure you guys share this content so that way it gets out there for other people to get educated on. Tammy, you have anything to say before we bounce?
Just that, guys, just always remember that the way that we put ourselves out here in the world is the way people will unfortunately judge us by our behaviors and the things we do. I am so honored to know you all and for
I
the
feel the
way
same.
that you portray yourselves out in the open and in this chat, and the support and the love and the directions that we're headed. Just keep doing the good things, keep putting out the good positive vibes, and it'll come back. I
Yeah.
promise. I know it's a long, hard road. Wanda, I love you very much. You hang in there. I know it's rough. I know, I know, I know. I feel you and your case and everything, and we're not forgetting about you. We love you, we support you,
Yes.
and we want to continue moving forward with that. You guys send Wanda some love. She really needs it right now. It's been very, very rough. Very,
Yes.
very rough. Holidays, stuff like that are always rough when you lose somebody. It's not an easy thing to go through, especially a child.
Yes.
Um, and in such a devastating way. We have to start holding everyone accountable for what they do. You
Yes.
have an accountability. I do. Jay does. All of us. We all have to hold even ourselves accountable when we do something that hurts someone or
Yes.
we do something that is wrong. The stand up thing to do is to face that person and those demons and deal with it.
Hmm.
Stand up and do what, how do we say it, Jay? What Jesus would do,
Yeah. What
you
would he
know?
do? Yeah. What would Jesus do?
He wouldn't go hide and bury it and act like it never happened. We have to
Well,
stand up and do what's right.
if he was here, none of this would be going on.
No, it wouldn't. It really wouldn't. But let's keep doing this good fight together, guys. And
Yeah, because a
please,
lot, believe it or not, Tammy, a lot is getting accomplished. Believe it or not, even though it looks like it's moving like a snail, but hey, the criminal justice system's wheel don't turn fast either. So it's all good.
I want to read what Mark wrote real quick, if I can.
Go ahead.
Honor is not never make a mistake. Honor is when we do own it and we
Hmm.
carry the weight. And you
Yes.
know what? That's where you learn your most valuable things about yourself.
Yep. And keep in mind, Tammy, you brought it up, and that's going to be the topic. Believe it or not, for next what is it, Wednesday show? For Wednesday show,
Wednesday,
accountability.
accountability. Yep.
That's going to be a good one. I don't know
Yeah, we'll
why, but
love
that
it.
one seems like that one's
It'll
going to
be
be
good.
a favorite one for me.
Thank
So
you,
I don't want you guys to
redeeming.
go ahead, Tammy.
I want to say thank you, redeeming. That was a good thing, wanting us to do the accountability.
Yeah,
Perfect timing.
yeah. And Trey hit it right on the button there too. Says this: more redemption and forgiveness. Absolutely. Thank you,
Sorry,
Trey.
Ranger's telling y'all hi tonight.
Oh, Ranger, what's up?
He's outside being a nuisance.
That's all right. We get it. But hey, you scathed through the storm too. So does Cynthia. Looks like.
Yeah.
Um, but the chat's still going here real quick. In my prayers, Wanda, sincerely. So look, everybody feels for Wanda. We got your back, Wanda. All right. Orphan Annie said this. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and will give you rest.
Hey
Uh,
Jay, I want Rick to be able to say hi to y'all. Hang on.
oh, sure, go ahead. But anyways, thank you, Orphan. You're perfect on your comment there.
Call is being recorded and is subject to monitoring. To accept this free call, press 1. Thank you for using Securus.
I'll try to be there, Wanda.
Hey. Hey. Hello. Can you say hi to everybody? Say hi to Jay and everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, how's it going?
Everybody. I'm good. How are you?
Oh, I'm hanging in there. I'm still breathing.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. We just got done celebrating our 6-year anniversary on YouTube.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Yeah, and we had a little contest, and we had some winners. What was that?
What'd you say, Rick? Say it again.
Yeah, that's a long time.
He said that's good. That was a long time.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride, but I scathed through.
Yeah.
So
There you go. There you go.
all right. Well, with that being said, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. I gotta get out of here and pass my time. But Tammy, thank you so much for being here and helping to do the scorecard.
No problem. Bye, everybody. Love and light. I'm gonna go talk.
Yeah,
to my
take care,
man.
Tammy.
Bye.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to cut it for tonight. We do have, let's see, where am I at here? A few more comments before we get out of here. It's hard to find the drive. I know, Curtis, but you got to keep your faith, buddy. Keep your faith. Don't give up. You're not alone. Trey said King James English is hard to recite, Jay. I understand. And Wanda said, I try to be Mark, but I broke a couple of weeks ago. I'll message you on IG and update you. Yeah. Anyways, with that being said, everybody, again, thank you guys so much for being here. Congratulations on all the winners tonight too. Again, you know what to do. Email me your information so I can take care of your prizes. All right. So again, don't miss Wednesday's night show coming up, where we're going to talk about accountability, because that word gets tossed in my face a lot, and I'm getting sick and tired of it. But nonetheless, that's the topic for Wednesday. If you guys want to tune in, make sure you're subbed, and we'll go from there. With that said, I'll keep you guys updated. Anyways, this is your host, Jay. I will see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody. Take care. Peace.